Oh yeah, speaking about that.
I'm gonna take that test. I'm gonna do it Sunday. Fucking Sunday.
In the cage, when you visit, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. Not a heart that you made it.
Welcome to the light. He is Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time, a sparkling record, and one of the best to ever do it. The Rock, Rocky Marciano. All the talking. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Rocky's getting caught with straight shots. Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. The courage on display here is incredible. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym. Because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there. Kitchen sink.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Win this next round. I need to get back out there.
Needs landing your power shots. Good.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they...
He doesn't put it on there, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Punch, counter punch. real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
That's it, now breathe. Breathe, just get
Boxing back together, put him back on in this round. I need you to
get him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go, he's absolute shit.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge...
Change it. An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's a counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus a... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good work.
when you're stepping around. I need you to focus on what you do.
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
In this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out.
Up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Shots. Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much.
Listen, be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up. You get a breather right back into the action.
Carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two fighters are made for one another. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Just misses with the right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just stay focused.
Win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you step up.
Keep smart. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set.
Idea. Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Now, go out there and finish him. Good work.
Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You
can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
Put him back on him this round. The fight's not over yet.
There's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What a punch. Good counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
But we don't care. Go out there.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
Good, man. Focus. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
Get your focus back.
There's the bell for round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook was off target. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This round... seemed like an eternity for them. Round 7, here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up.
Round 8, and we're off again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. I guess showboating is part of their plan. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking in.
Whoa, Johnny! Rocky Marciano in trouble, do you believe this? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Another win.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pull my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself.
off completely. Right.
What's good, chat? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What the fuck was that, bro?
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round.
Oh shit. Damn, bro. That lucky ass punch he got. Watch this. I'm about to one punch this dude, bro. Watch. Nah, come closer. Nah. I'm finna one punch, bro. Watch. I'm finna one punch his ass. Nah, come closer. You're getting baited. Come on. Okay. Bro. Oh my gosh, bro. It's the fact that he hit me with already hard ass punches and I'm not getting shit out of it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
I'm not getting nothing out of it, bro. What? Yeah, I'm out. That's it. Actually, no, never mind. I can still get up. See, he gave these lucky ass punches, bro. No, I am out. Yeah, I'm out. That's what I was supposed to do, but he get that. He cheat, bro.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, wanna lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here comes Saul Alvarez, who's got a nice height of 173 centimeters, weighing in at 151 pounds with a... So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez. Are we looking? So here comes Saul Alvarez.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now introducing...
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, all I can say, heaven.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? He wanted action, and they are delivering. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pot you all night long. Rush them.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you do.
And that hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the score. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. How is this fight still...
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no...
Get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What? 1, 2, 3.
Let's see how the game plan... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. It somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Oh my God, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of... The pound-for-pound king, Canelo is down! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they... Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. He's very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Beautiful counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh my word, Canelo. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that.
A shot.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That left hook missed. Holding nothing back here in the round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. So it's plan B time. Here we go in the 6th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he misses with that jab. You don't want to trade shots. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Won't give us a second to catch our breath. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much... Here comes round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well done with that counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Johnny, Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How much cardio was put in for this fight? Round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears the onslaught... How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now. And here he is in the flesh. So
This bout is scheduled.
Tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd is one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Beautiful counterpunch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, that punch. They exchange punches. Hook misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Crawford is dazed. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
On to the second round. They exchange punches. Well done with that counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. Punch, counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. He misses with that straight left. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Despite what the... Oh, wait a minute! Crawford in trouble! Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, the bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Back and forth they go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Straight right just misses. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You'd like to see more jabs. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You're thinking he's smart. Back on the job.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? So much firepower here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
And there's the bell for round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
You'd like to see more jabs. That hook just can't find the target. Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Where did that come from? Down they go! And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back to...
Let's start the 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That punch landed. Output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get...
Whoa, jump! It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
This round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That left hook won't score. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Caught him. Both men step back for just a moment. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd.
Are you okay? You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Rye, Ryan Garcia, 135 pounds on the nose. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches. And standing... It's King Rye, Ryan Garcia. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
So much hype. Here we go for round 1. Nice lead hook. Misses with the straight left. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
counter shot lands. Good one. Missing with that right hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You done all that work in camp. You gotta get
him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Just stay coasting for this entire fight. And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a...
Keep smart. You were thinking. You were smart. You were...
Confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get your... Jabs working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And the kid goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it's just again. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice punch. No rest for the weary. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Garcia in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Just on what you're doing.
And there's the bell for round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we continue.
they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When you come to the post, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Foot punch scores. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the corner...
Switch on.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Crawford in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Crawford is dazed. Crawford just got... Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Crawford may be ready to go down. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's start the sixth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Listen to me. Are you okay?